Yay Networks. Hello and welcome to There I Said It. I'm Georgia Alfredas. He is Gary with the T. She is Tambra Cherie. Hello, gang.
Hello.
Welcome back, Glorilla.
Welcome back. I know, right? We have missed you for sure.
Same. Y'all look glorious. If you guys are not watching, of course, you can watch the shenanigans on YouTube. We post new episodes every single Wednesday of There I Said It. So follow us on all the socials to see what we are up to. These two are always busy. I'm just out here, playing golf and being a mom.
You too. I wonder why you missed, but hey, we'll talk about that later.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. There is so much going on.
There's a lot.
First off, what y'all do what have y'all been doing this week? What's new with y'all?
I just been helping the economy. That's like all I could do, honey.
Always.
Keep the economy
You're always
going.
helping the economy, my dear.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
That's something you do very well.
Yes.
Gary is a shopper. He is a shopper, just in case you guys did not know. He does that very, very, very well.
Yes.
Dude, that is the cutest sweater. That's a cute sweater. Who makes that? And I like
it. Is.
It's the Casablanca. Google it. Casablanca.
I love it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Always so fashionable.
Yes. And they design with the pearl buttons.
I love the pearl buttons.
And more men are getting into pearls now. What's the name? The new designer for Louis Vuitton, Pharrell Williams, he loves a lot of buttons, honey. I mean, a lot of pearls. Yes,
let me see. I'm gonna look it up and tell y'all right now. I know that
I have on the Casablanca shorts too.
Oh, it's a set, honey.
No, it's actually this didn't come with a set, but the shorts came with a set. But you see, and they have the
okay.
I really hope you're wearing underwear. I really hope.
Oh yeah, I will. I got some netted underwears though.
Netted?
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that's a thing.
Well,
you can get it at Neiman's, Nordstrom, Bloomies, and Saks. Oh, they have it at Anthropologie. Ooh, that's cute. Oh.
Anyway.
You can get it at Net-a-Porter. Okay, sorry. Side.
The shopper.
Y'all look at the shirt I'm wearing, y'all. Okay, Beyonce.
Oh, Beyonce.
Oh,
right?
That is cute.
Isn't that cute?
Oh, that is cute.
I love it with the black. I have a black cowboy hat, and I have my daddy's old black cowboy hat, and I was like,
"You're so Texas right now."
Yeah,
I'm so
she
southern
sure is.
right now. I'm so southern.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Pam, would you like to share?
It. Well, honey, I've just been doing Tambra, okay?
Yes,
but I would like to say thank you to the organization We Can Wear White. I was actually honored this past weekend in Washington, D.C., and that's an amazing organization of women that support women, and they advocate for women's health. It's just a really, really great organization.
Yeah.
I saw that on social media. I was like, you go. I love that.
Thank you.
And you know what? You are one of those women.
We love to support women, for sure.
You are one of those people. Not everybody is a supporter of women. Not everybody is an advocate. Some people don't, some people are not that way. So it's nice.
But you know what? When you do meet genuine people who really do support women and are advocate for women and want to help women, empower women, that's amazing. It is amazing when you meet other women that truly have a passion for it, for sure.
And
you
know what? It's like a cold. It's
Absolutely.
catching. If somebody does it for you, then you feel like you need to do it for the next person.
Yes,
you should.
And so on and so
each
on.
one
Yeah.
reach
you
one.
should. Yes,
right.
Yes. I've always something I hosted a few years ago. I heard someone say that I always say now: send the elevator back down.
Thank you. All right, bitch. That's cute. I'm going to have to use that one.
Send the elevator back down.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, I like that,
Tam. That gave me chill bumps.
Me too. I'm going to have to use that one, honey.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
Send that elevator back down. I'm waiting on the basement floor. Let's go.
I know that's right, girl.
I'm in the garage.
I'm underground.
You know what? You know what?
Oh, gosh. All right, y'all. There's so much going on.
Yes.
We have some people. First, we got to start off with sad news, y'all. We have lost so many celebrities this week.
Yes.
Over the weekend, we lost Richard Simmons. And y'all know when I was little, I watched Richard Simmons and I never thought of him as gay. Yeah. I thought of him as happy because he was just always so excited. He had fun clothes with fun colors. And he was like glitter.
Shorts, honey. He always told y'all.
Those little shorts.
Yes, he always told y'all, you got to have a beautiful body.
Yes. He had an amazing personality for sure. Mm-hmm. And that's what I remember about him. Just amazing, fun personality.
Yes, honey.
Of course, Shannon Daughtery. Did y'all ever watch 90210? I never watched it. I did watch Charmed. I loved
Yeah.
Charmed.
I remember.
I watched Charmed. That was good because it was about like witches. But how sad, y'all. She's 50, what, 54?
I think it was 53.
53? She's so young and she's had
Yeah.
cancer for 10. She's been battling cancer for literally 10 years since she was 43 years old. That's a long time to go through. And, you know, she wasn't going to talk about it. And she was like, I'm going to talk about it because, you know, people wondered where she was. And, you know how people start talking like, ooh, she's so skinny. She's this, she's that. And so she talked about it. Now people, you know, I think when the more open people are, you can so many other people can relate when they're having an issue or they know someone who's having an issue. So I'm glad she talked about it. But, you know, so sad. Dr. Ruth.
Yes.
Dr. Ruth. But y'all, Dr. Ruth has lived
She was 90-something years old, honey.
That was the sex. That's the one that was the sex doctor, right?
Yeah, she was kept y'all going. She was. I like Dr. Ruth. She was
funny. Yes. She kind of made it where women could talk about sex and not be, you know, back in the day, 60s, 70s, women didn't talk about sex. Oh, no, honey.
You didn't even know it existed. Dr. Ruth? 94.
96, yeah.
Yes,
she died.
Okay.
Yes, so she didn't play with her clit long enough. I mean, she didn't talk about sex.
This is a memorandum, so you're going to take it back. You're going to take all of that.
No way.
You're going to, you know what? So, okay, anyway, yeah. Y'all send all your little emails. Gary, I don't know what his email. Catch him on YouTube. Whatever comments y'all want to make, y'all send those Gary's way. And we got to talk about it. I know we talk about entertainment, but the Trump assassination, all celebrities are weighing in. Did you see what 50 Cent did? He posted. I didn't see it, but I saw where he posted his single. He started trending, right? 50 Cent did. So he shared a picture of Donald Trump with his fist in the air being helped off stage with his song playing over the photo.
Which one?
So
Love in the Club?
He shared a photo of Trump's head photoshopped on the cover art for his album, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Oh,
And in the caption, he wrote, Trump gets shot and now I'm trending. So I don't know.
What?
Yeah, it's weird.
50 is 50.
Yes, he is.
50,
Lord. Yes,
50 is gonna 50 no matter if somebody almost died.
50 is going to 50.
Assassination attempts. He does not care at all.
My Lord, my Lord.
We just got to pray for all these people, honey.
Yes, Lord.
Pray for them all.
I'm going to just say this much about that little situation. I didn't understand it, and I still kind of don't understand, but I do know one thing, honey. There's a difference between black people and white people. I know that.
In what way? In what way?
Girl, if your ass say, oh, look, a skunk. Black folks running all out the damn building. They was shooting and carrying on, girl, and they just sat there.
What's going on? What is that? Fireworks, perhaps?
I'm like, girl, y'all
you know we gonna hit the ground.
Yes, bitch, we trampling all over each other. And girl, they just sat there. We're gonna ask our producer why is that so, because honey, that was just very interesting.
You're gonna ask Garrett, our producer, why. Garrett, what would you have done had that happened? Garrett's not your average white boy. Would you sit there and be like, what is that noise?
No. I'd be running for the exit.
Yes.
Yeah, it was weird.
They just sat there like, oh, well, is it coming?
Especially when you can hear the shots. Oh, no, I'll be out.
Exactly.
But some people said it didn't sound like, they said it sounded like maybe fireworks, but I'm like, during the day?
Yeah, I heard that too, that it sounded like fireworks. But some people had already seen this man. They saw him.
Yeah, they were like, hey, the guy's over there.
Some people actually saw him and they alerted local police as well. So it's just, it's just a lot.
Yeah. A lot to unfold.
I'm staying away from any, well, I wouldn't have been at that rally anyway, but I'm just saying. I would.
If he would have looked like me, honey, his ass would have got popped off that roof before he got up on it. But anyway.
He would have never made it that far. Would have never made it that far. But
I wonder if they took him to Burger King afterwards.
What is wrong? What do you mean Burger King afterwards? What do you mean?
Remember the white guy that came, shot up the damn church? They took him to Burger King with all the black people in it.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
No.
What?
Yeah. They took him to Burger
King. Okay, I got to Google that. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yes, I thought
took him to Burger King.
I don't know if they took this guy to Burger King or what, child.
Wow. Okay, well. In other news, we'll have to see what that happens, what difference that makes in the election, but that's not what we're here for today. So y'all carry on about that on your own. Y'all, we were talking off air before we got on about Dwayne Wade. You know, he's one of these big, strong, muscular types, and he wants to do nails. What?
Now, wait a minute before you try to call him a queen.
I didn't say that.
His daughter likes playing with nails and painting the nails, and she likes to paint her daddy nails. They say that's the best bonding on earth when you could bond with your daughter, your child, and play nails. So he said, what better than to open up a nail shop, probably, since he likes nails, he likes his nails being colored. And she likes hers how to be in color. But then, people be twisting up some damn stuff. They said, so yeah, but honey, you like playing with nails and all this. So they said, why you didn't take Zara to play basketball? That's his son that turned trans or whatever. People talk about that. Then people saying the same thing. They said, why Magic didn't like playing basketball and take EJ to play basketball? And so people try to make a big old stink out.
Is the person who said this wearing a green Casablanca sweater?
No, never. Not I. So, honey, I would never, honey. But there's like,
I would never. When Gary says I would never, he means I did. It was me. When somebody like Gary says, I would never clutch in your pearls. Okay.
Literally, but it's just interesting. But that's good though. He likes that and stuff. But honey,
he said he has some very good ideas. He's been thinking about it for a while. Mm-hmm. He said he's very creative. And like Gary said, that is something he loves to do. Like they give each other manicures and pedicures and they paint each other's nails.
That's cute. I mean, that is cute.
That's cute with your daughter, for sure. Yeah. And so he did say that, he has some ideas that he's definitely been thinking about getting in the nail world.
Look at all the men that wear tutus with their daughters and stuff. So,
you know what? I saw this thing on TikTok and it was this man. And so he does all this stuff with his daughter. He will wear, he showed her how to, he gave a tutorial on how they should sit. And these are like 5-7-year-old girls, how they should pick something up off the ground, how they should sit, how they, wipe their mouths, which fork to use. And they're 5 and 7. And when they go to a Disney show, like a Disney movie comes out, a new one comes out, he dresses as maybe the prince of the movie and the daughter dresses as like the princess. I think that's, now my daddy was not that man. Okay. No. He was teaching me how to wrestle cows, but different day, different time.
But people say if my dad would have taught me how to play football, I wouldn't be doing the teeth. So I don't know.
I mean, you think so? You believe that?
No, because they had all these queens that's playing football now, honey, and tight ends and tailbacks, girl, no.
Tight ends and tailbacks. Are those the ones you want to talk about? The tight ends and the tailbacks.
Okay. He knows a lot of tea. Some tea he just doesn't spill.
Yes, it's so true. Y'all, what is going on with Erika Mina and Safaree? Now, first, let's back it up. Did she take him from Nicki Minaj, or was it already over, right?
No, I think their relationship had been over a while.
Yeah, it was
way
over.
Okay, all right,
yeah,
all right.
Carrie,
what is it? Why are they all over social media? What is the deal?
Literally, she has had a lot to say. Okay, so I will say, I think he did an interview. He did do an interview where he talked about his breakup with Nicki Minaj. And somehow Erika Mina did comment on that, saying that, he doesn't, she's like, it's embarrassing for her that she had 2 beautiful babies by this sis. She called him sis. Just like by sis. Okay. So now she calls him sis. And she did that. And she just went on to say that pretty much that he does not see his kids, although he stays less than about 30 minutes away. The last time he saw them, I think, recently he did see them, but that was the first time that he had saw them. And I think according to her, it was like 2 months. It had been a while. And she said that he does nothing for the kids. Like, does not really see them, does not actually, she pays like $2,800 a month for their school. And then when he did get the kids, somehow they went swimming and the child's hair needed to be done and he didn't even do that. And then she even talked about the clothes that he provides for the children, but he wants to be finessed down and, looking his best. So it was a lot. She said a lot on social media about their relationship and their breakup. But
that sounds like a whole bunch of pettiness. But that sounds like
it was a lot.
The average story you hear about when the parents don't get along. Oh, well, the kids are not dressed properly. Mm-hmm. Oh, he doesn't comb their hair. That's a lot of money. $2,800 a month for a school. My Lord.
$2,700 a month. She said she pays that for herself. She doesn't have any help from him.
But I don't understand y'all damn parents. Well, I understand to an extent, but I don't understand. if your funds are that limited, girl, you need to put those girls in public school,
Public
honey.
school.
Yes, it works for me. So
yeah, I
can they go to public school with their parents being so,
girl, they in Atlanta.
Figures?
Every damn body in Atlanta a star. They could go.
That's true. And they probably live in a really fancy neighborhood, so their public school is probably like a private public school.
Exactly. So
their neighborhood, they probably live in a gated community.
Exactly. They ain't
and so their school is not.
Girl, but you gotta remember, these children, parents ain't no A-listers.
I mean, we are talking about Erika Mina. I had to look them up.
I know who they are, but I had to. and Erika Mina.
No,
I mean, the reason I know who Safaree is because of Nicki Minaj. Honestly, I hate to say it.
A lot of people know who Safaree is because of Nicki Minaj.
Well, but since he ain't involved, they wouldn't even know that was their dad. They just say my mom is Erika. So I don't know, but anyway, so.
But I hope they get together for the kids.
We're empathetic for them because a mind is a terrible thing to waste. So we do want those kids.
And they're babies. They're beautiful babies.
How old are they, y'all?
They're very young. They're very young.
Oh, she's paying way. She could get a nanny cheaper, honestly.
Yeah,
that's why I wound up getting a live-in nanny because for $2,800, you could get a great live-in nanny for that price. Wow. Girl, stop all that. You better get a live-in.
But we just gotta pray for them. We're just gonna keep them lifted, though, Tammy.
Okay, let's
very
keep them lifted.
Empathetic with this story, and that really touches you. So we just
how empathetic are you with Portia and Simon? Like, what in the mess? What in the mess?
And it is more him than Portia. Let's say this first, okay?
So are we calling him petty princess or?
My goodness.
What's the latest?
Oh my goodness!
Well, allegedly, they say even though Portia didn't call no names, but damn well everybody knew who she was talking about when she was saying, "Honey," people saying Ed. They like, no, girl, ain't no Ed. She was saying he suffered allegedly from erectile dysfunction.
Now she didn't have to do that.
But she was doing a tutorial on
that's the
Ed,
worst thing you can say about a man.
She didn't call any names.
She didn't call no names, but people know the hell she was talking about though. So some people were saying, baby, they said, how could she call him Ed? They said, but it's like saying he was playing pool, honey, with a rope.
Gary, what? Again, you would never. I know. You would never, but I know.
No.
Wow.
But,
wow. So when did she say this about him, though?
He wouldn't add when she took him from Fallon.
That part right there. That's what but some people, when they break up, it's like, oh, he was never.
And the best way to get a man, baby, is to say he was impotent or he can't get an erection or he can't have sex.
Or he's tiny.
Yeah, exactly. So, but honey, I don't know. But nevertheless.
That's the worst thing you can say about a man. But so what is he saying? What is Simon saying?
He's saying she was messing with Future.
Ew, why do these women like Future?
They say Future, honey, gets all the women, honey, so I don't know.
Yes, he's like, he wanted to know about something about her relationship with Future and other men. It was like, what? And it just came out of left field.
Yeah.
So he's just maybe reaching.
I guess. But they really need to stop.
Did you see the interview that Fallon did where she was talking about, like, I guess her and Portia were somewhere. They were somewhere in the same vicinity or at the same place. And Fallon almost was like, she had like animosity with her, like fighting words. She had fighting words about putting her hands on Portia. And I was like, wait, what?
Did you forget, Tam?
She took her man, allegedly.
Yeah.
I mean, you would be, and let me tell you something, ladies. This is a PSO from your auntie. Okay, public service announcement, PSA. If you're from your auntie, you get however you get them is how you generally lose them.
And that's what they say. So, that really is a true story, honey, a true statement at least. Because, girl, I don't know. He
looked so good to her, I guess, and now she sees that he wasn't everything. And I know Fallon's like, that's what you get. I'm just saying, I know that's your friend, Gary, and I don't want anybody to go through this. And it's, it's awful. It's awful. All this is really bad. But, and I'm not saying that's what you get, but I'm sure people are like, that's my friend. Her name is Karma.
And they say the grass is not greener on the other side because the water bill is higher. So, but I mean, Portia took a picture the other day about her beautiful sky gray Rolls Royce with the orange interior. So, she still has.
Oh, is that the one the video says she's talking about? She's back outside.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. She did say
Must
that.
be nice.
No, so it's just, I just be glad when the Real Housewives come back on, honey, so we can see what's going on, child.
I might actually watch this season. I haven't
watched
watched
this season
it
for Portia.
I have not watched it in since late for the party. Tardy for the party was on.
That's wow, you have not seen it in a very long time. I know that Candy's gone. I really like Candy.
I like Candy too.
Do y'all watch Uncensored and Uncensored and Unsung on TV One?
Oh, did you? I saw bits and parts of Candy's story.
Yeah, her story was good. They played it last night again, and they also played Latoya Luckett. I love Latoya Luckett. I love Candy too.
I like Latoya Luckett too for sure.
The kindest, sweetest. I mean, she just, she's just real. She's humble.
Yes,
and I think she's a talent that is just still underrated.
You know what?
She's a great singer. She's underrated.
Yep, she's done a lot. I texted her last night. And she texted me back this morning. She said she missed us. So I'm like, well, that's sweet. We had to bring her back.
Come on and play with us.
Yes, for sure.
And I'm not just saying it because she's a Texan and because she's been on here and because we've all known her for quite some time. Yeah. But she's just one of those people that's really, really humble and
yes,
she stay blessed. Y'all, what I saw something about Megan Good. Mm-hmm. Talking about Megan Good's been an actress since she was a teen. Remember that show she was on with the kid with the light green eyes? I can't think of the name of the show. It was like a kid show.
They say she's been on there she's been acting for, like you said, 30 years.
Yeah, since she was like 12. I used to watch that show. And even though I was probably too old to be watching it. But anyway, she's been acting forever. She's been in a zillion different things. She was in Think Like a Man. Y'all trying. So the story is that she's saying Tyler Perry is really the only person to pay her. Now, if you are an actress, you're going to get SAG per day. Now, that's just their y'all know you're just going to get your SAG per day. But an actress like her, she's supposed to be getting way more than SAG per day. So when she says Tyler Perry is the first person to really pay her, what do y'all think she means?
She said literally he's the first person to pay her exactly what she was worth. And she did say in an interview that she was like afraid to ask for this particular number. She was afraid. And she said when she did say it, she said, anybody. Tyler, she's like, I was going to pay you that anyway. I was going to pay you that.
He paid him all that after Taraji went off. After Taraji went off, honey, on Okra. Honey, Tyler, honey, been paying them all because baby paid Taraji. She got her coins. He paid Corey Hardrict. Honey.
Corey said the same thing.
He got his coins, honey, and all that stuff.
Corey, who used to be married to
Tamara, one of them, child.
Yeah, okay. He said the same thing because they're in this movie together. This new movie with Tyler Perry. They're in it together, and he said literally he has been in multi-million-dollar films and worked on it for 5 months, and he only worked on this film for 3 weeks, and that was the most he's ever been paid.
And that's good, but bless his spirit, child, because you got to pay child support, honey, to Miss what's
Look how Gary brings it all the way around.
So, so I get that good to help him. But what I don't like about what people did, honey, now they were all at the Essence Festival, and they were at the BET thing. I interviewed them at the BET thing for the BET Award. But people were saying now, they talking about Corey was at the Essence Festival doing this thing, and people saying that he stinged. And I'm like, that's not right. Yes, girl, they were saying he stinged. They said, girl, honey, he had on some...
Who said it, Gary? Who said it? I want names from now. I want names and numbers.
I was one of his co-workers and one of his colleagues, because that's the only people that really got close to him.
Who gonna get that close to him? You said you interviewed him. Did he sting?
No.
Let me just wait. I'm glad you're looking it up, but let me just ask you personally. You interviewed him.
Yeah, no, he didn't stink when I interviewed, but they say he had on some a jogging suit and some suede shoes. And they said, honey, he just didn't smell too zesty.
Well, maybe if okay, you know what? There's a difference between LA and New Orleans. So maybe he was outside.
Yeah, honey.
The benefit of the doubt. Maybe he was like really outside in Louisiana and in New Orleans before he came into the venue. I'm just saying.
I said that was not cute at all, honey.
Oh,
they were saying, honey. That they would say to
I hope you stood up for him because you were right beside him.
Honey. I was like, no, honey, that's not right. But nevertheless, though, child, it's just I'm trying to find the story, honey, because I want.
But here's the thing: I'm thinking about all the. She does a show is it on Netflix? I know she can pay for that show. I know they're giving her more than she's. The show that Megan Good's in, it's so good, and I only watched one season.
Oh, it's I know
like
what you're talking
a whole bunch of sisters. You know, what's it called?
I do believe it's not in season right now, right? It's
it's so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
But we talked about Megan, honey. But what about the story that's out, honey, about how Megan Jonathan Majors felt disrespected because baby Michael Ealy baby went up and grabbed Miss Megan baby, lift this girl up to the sky, and honey didn't give him and paid him dust, honey. They said he felt like he didn't even see him standing there. So a lot of people
don't care about no Michael Ealy. Michael Ealy is happily married, and Megan ain't his type, and that's all I'm gonna say about it.
But hell, shit, Megan wouldn't what's his name type neither.
Oh, you know what? You bring up a good point. She wasn't his type.
Let's be clear, honey.
She wasn't his type until he needed her to be his type, and that's what other people are saying, not me.
He actually did, speak to him, before we actually saw the video.
Yeah, now that was some people saying too.
The fact that he picked her off her feet.
Yes, Lord.
to hug her in front of her man, and kind of just did not care. He was standing right there at all. He was very happy to see her.
They did a film together too, and
they did a couple of films.
They did a couple films together.
They worked together.
They're friends,
for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Friends. And I mean, Michael Ealy, he's one of those Hollywood hunks. I'm sorry, he always plays that poor soul, like like I don't know.
Yeah, he's played some crazy roles too.
Crazies, yes, that's
he
true.
Has definitely played a few crazy roles in his time and all of that as well, for sure.
Yes.
So you guys, I don't know if you saw this story.
What?
The ex-porn star that's accusing Diddy of sexual assault and sex trafficking, she is reportedly now in hot demand for interviews. People want to talk to her, right? But
they do.
Yeah, okay. So, but you can't talk to her for free. This is what she is asking. Her team reportedly requested, and this is a man with a podcast somewhere. She requested 2 first-class flights from LA to New York for herself and her husband, 2 flights for her attorneys, 4-star hotel with breakfast included. She allegedly wants hair, makeup, wardrobe, services, meals, and snacks throughout the day of shooting. So evidently that podcast backed out after seeing the list of demands reportedly from her team. Do you guys think that's too much of what she's asking for?
First of all, nobody wants to talk to her ass.
She could have done it from her house. I would have been like, you know what? Do it from your house.
And it ain't that damn important, girl. If nobody want to talk, we're going to Zoom your ass here, girl. Click on this button right here. Now we can see each other, honey. Have your damn, no ma'am, honey.
I mean, because you got to get there. You got to get there, and you got to eat once you get there. If it's all the way on the other side of the country, but I would have just been like, let's Zoom. And then it's free. Do your own makeup.
She didn't want it to be, she didn't know.
Do y'all think that?
She has her list of demands before you can interview her.
Do y'all think people will look at that and say, maybe this is a money grab for Diddy?
Yep.
In that situation, do you think people will look at it differently? I don't know.
Child, please.
I don't know. Y'all, what? Okay, I think Tambra, were you saying something about Elton John? What's up with Elton John? Or was it you?
Oh, you're talking about the story where he was pretty much with his kids. He was out shopping.
What happened?
With his kids in like a sneaker shop. I think, the name of the Sugar Kicks in France.
Yes,
okay?
Lord.
So reportedly he asked the owner and manager who's ever there about a restroom, and there was not a public restroom there. So allegedly, reportedly, that he did ask his bodyguard for a bottle. And I think he in the store, he just took the bottle and just went to the restroom. Yeah, that's his story.
Kids? Or
no,
him?
Him. Not his kids. Him.
Yeah.
Reportedly, this is him.
Yeah, but a lot of people was wondering, girl, why would he ask his bodyguard to give him a bottle? Did he use the bottle or did he squat? So people didn't know. So.
Gary, now if you don't shut your mouth now, you know what? Who said that? Who said that, Gary? I need names and numbers.
Girl, did she squat or did he need the bottle for somebody else? So people people was wondering. I don't know.
And Gary is the one who...
Goodness.
I'm going to tell y'all something.
The owner of the store said he was shocked. He said he was shocked and he was like, frustrated. He said that was his first time in 3 years of running the business that he's ever seen that.
So they didn't have a restroom in the store, or they just didn't let... Yeah, I guess
they should have had an outhouse.
They did not have a public restroom in the store. I do not know.
That's not cute. Being out of
but I will tell y'all this. I will tell y'all this. Yeah, he could go outside. I have boys, and there have been many, not in public, but there have been many road trips where I have been like, I'm like, I'm not stopping again. And they have peed in a bottle.
Car.
Yeah, true.
You're not in the sneaker shop.
Yes, absolutely.
There is a difference. Yes, for sure. There is a big difference.
But you know what? He's Elton John. Elton don't care.
And
He don't
not
care
at all. He probably bought a lot of things from the store for sure.
But that's a visual girl all the queens don't want to see, bitch. Could you imagine Miss Elton John girl just pulling it out and peeing in a bottle, girl?
Really? Okay, but here's the thing, y'all. I would think Elton John walks in a store in Paris. We don't have a public restroom. But this is Elton John. You let Elton John use your restroom. This man could buy this store and you in
Yeah, well, she could, but honey, but bitch, she had to pee in that bottle, baby, like the rest of the commoners.
I guess.
They're like, girl, you go ahead and take this bottle, go right there in the corner, girl, because you pee in this bottle like the rest of the queens that come through here.
Peeing in a bottle like the rest of the queens that come through here.
My.
I would never. I would just hold this, honey, and not pee in a bottle. Could you imagine, girl? The sisters knew that I was pissing in a bottle, girl. They're like, girl, you are being thrown out the sorority, girl. Ooh.
Have you ever used the restroom? Have you ever squatted somewhere? Both of you. Have you ever had to squat somewhere and go?
Girl, when I was going through my chemo and radiation and shit, and I was driving back and forth from Georgia, said, girl, honey, I used the damn McDonald's cup, bitch, and I would keep,
Go to the restroom.
But let me tell you, I didn't know, and I threw it out the window, girl, and it was all over my car. I was like,
Gary.
I'm like, why is that all over my damn car? And it was sticky. I'm like, but that's good when you're by yourself too, good. You could do all that stuff, honey.
Yeah, you're by yourself. But to answer your question for me, no, I haven't.
I know Tambra is so prissy.
You don't have one of those.
Tambra, you know goddamn well you've squatted.
A restroom.
You don't have a damn funnel that you could put up to it and let it come through that damn spot like when they put oil in your car.
No, I do not.
I believe Tambra though. No. I completely
believe her too because she's so goddamn. She's an AKA.
No, I just said I've always found.
Are you an AKA Tambra?
Yeah,
I am. Yes,
she's an
I've
AKA.
always found a restroom. I'm sorry. Like
pretty girls wear 20 pearls.
Yes. Tambra, why didn't you come to Dallas? Why weren't you in Dallas over the weekend?
You didn't do the boule?
I know, right? I should have been in
was
Dallas.
Here for that.
I should have been in Dallas.
But she was in D.C.,
for sure.
boo, honey, where she was honored.
Oh, that's right. You were in D.C.
I was supposed to go to D.C. for sure.
That's right.
Yes.
Right. Okay, honey, the AKAs were in full effect.
They were in full effect.
All over that Anatolian, all over Dallas.
Represent. They came and they painted the town pink and green.
Pink and green, honey. I couldn't get reservations, honey. I had to.
Look, I was
name dropping. I was like, I have Tamron Hall with me, so what y'all gonna do?
Yeah, and they honored this Tamron Hall too, if I'm not mistaken, honey. Mm-hmm. She's an honorary AKA.
Yeah, but congratulations, Sora, for me.
Yeah, but they show, honey, but them damn queens, them Dallas queens was pissed off that they had them kicked out that hotel, baby. Because they said,
what happened at the Anatole? What happened?
I don't know if the Anatole was what, but they said those girls was walking around half naked. I thought it was black queens, but it was the white queens, honey. And baby, the AKAs allegedly had those girls thrown out, honey. They said they was not having that because they didn't pay for all these rooms and things, honey. And those girls, I forgot
that story.
Yeah, girl, pull that up.
Look, she's like, no, we're not going to talk about the AKAs next story.
That story.
Yeah. But we loved it, honey. My aunt, cousin, everybody's
Gary's wearing green right now.
That's what I'm wearing. And pearls, honey. Let's be clear.
Yes.
But anyway.
For sure. Yes.
Gary, you didn't pledge, did you?
No, I didn't pledge no fraternity or nothing like that, honey, because I was afraid. But girl, as not a grad chapter, I mean, you could give a donation and you could kind of get in. So I would like to probably pledge Q, Omega Psi.
You would be a Q dog, really? Really?
Yeah, I know this queen that's a Q. I'm like, bitch, how you became a Q?
You know what?
I still understand.
Of all things.
Bitch, you a Q girl. Of all fraternities, girl. A lady like you.
A lady like you?
A lady like her, girl. She is a damn Omega. I was like, oh my God, I'll never let the super Q know that I know a queen that's a Q.
That's hilarious. That is
my goodness.
Oh my God.
Well, on that note.
Yes, on that note.
Enjoy today's show.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes. Shout out to the AKAs and the Qs.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes. So y'all, we do this every single Wednesday. We get together. We want y'all to join us for There I Said It. New episodes pop up on Wednesday, YouTube, all of social media. But listen, if you're listening, which you can do on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast, please listen. Let us know what you think about the show. Post your comments. anywhere. Can you post them? You can post them on like Apple, Spotify, all the places, right?
Yeah.
I know. I listen, but I
reach out to us for sure.
Yes.
We love you guys.
Reach out, and especially you AKAs. Listen, let me ask y'all something. I want to know this. If I was in a sorority, which one would I fit into?
A damn AKA, you know.
No, I don't think so.
But,
I don't think so.
Well,
because AKAs are like, you guys were your stocking.
What are you doing to me, Gary?
Okay.
You've never squatted, girl. You ain't never squatted to pee.
Yeah.
I have not.
Yeah.
That's very AKA-ish.
Well, be a Zeta then, girl. Cheryl Underwood, them all Zetas. Be a Zeta, the blue and white. Yeah, be a Zeta. Those are good girls.
I'm going to find a
Zeta.
restroom.
I don't know.
I may not like it, but I'm going to find.
I don't know which Okay, I don't know which sororities fit with. Like I know Q dogs. I know Q dogs.
That's men.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I know what they're known for. I know Kappas were known what the Kappas are. They're like kind of the smart.
Yeah, they twirl the canes, honey.
Yeah, but for girl, I just wonder which one. If you had to pick one for me, Tambra, which one would I be?
You would join
the stereotypical one. Which one would I? Which one would my
stereotypical? What? Your personality.
Don't act like sororities and fraternities.
Your personality. I know you. I know your personality. I know you are very, very smart. You are successful. So, of course, you would come on over to us of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated.
Okay?
Thank you.
I just want to know if you had one where the ladies squat and, ride horses and wrangle cows.
I'm sure those AKAs have done many things, honey, besides squatting. But anyway, we're going to end that because I'm not going to
thank you guys for joining us today. We absolutely appreciate you for listening. Thank you so much. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
We love all of the sororities and fraternities.
We do, actually.
Yes, we do.